Welcome back for another master classic video brought to you by your host, Shalongo. So essentially these videos progress in the order of the lessons here, but when I explain these concepts, I'm pretty much just re-explaining things that I've already explained in previous videos, and I'm not doing a good job of linking those videos. So yeah, I guess each video maybe once you start getting into this stuff, it all starts sounding the same anyway. So here we're given a polynomial, and we got a binomial times a binomial. Remember, bi is 2. And so we should have 4 things. If we're multiply 2 times 2, we should get 4 things. Okay, so there are lots of different ways we can multiply this binomial by this binomial. But one way that we've learned is by using a box method. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the box right here. We got x minus 9. And then on the side, we can go ahead and make the side x plus 2. And this plus sign goes with that 2. And that minus sign goes with that 9. So that's kind of important for when we multiply these little squares here. Okay? So I got this box. It's not drawn very well. We know the top box is x squared. X times x is x squared. And we know that these are 1s. So we've got 1 times negative 9 is negative 9 times x. Then we've got 1 times positive 2 is positive 2 times x. And then the final box is positive 2 times negative 9 is a negative 18. And I would use the calculator to verify all of this stuff. Then I look at this box and I'm like, oh, okay, here are my 4 things. X squared comes out first. Then we've got negative 9x. Then we've got a negative 18. Nope, sorry. Then we've got a 2x, which is a positive 2, so plus 2x. And we've got negative 18. And since 2 of the 4 things are like terms, since these two things are like terms, we can go ahead and condense our 4 things to 3 things. So we actually have just x squared. And negative 9 plus 2 is a negative 7x and minus 18. And so I can go ahead and punch in x squared minus 7x minus 18. And boom, done, just like that. And so I'm not even going to draw the box out anymore. I'm just going to multiply these 4 things together. So I've got x times x, which I know is x squared. Okay? And then I've got x times 8, which I know is 8x. And now I've got 1 times x, which I know is 1x. And 1 times 8, which is 8. Okay? So I've multiplied the 4 things. And these 2 things are things I can combine. So 8 plus 1 is 9, and the middle term gets an x. So this method is described in math as the FOIL method. Okay, so I just used the FOIL method. And I guess since I used it, I might as well explain it in a little bit more detail, just so that you're not confused. So FOIL, which just means multiply the firsts, multiply the outers, I is inners, and L is last. So the firsts, okay, the first terms in the binomials, x times x, gives us x squared. Okay, boom, done. The outers, okay, so this is the outer, 5 times x is 5x. Cool. So this has been multiplied out all the way. The inners, okay, so this is the inner and this is the inner, right? 2 times x plus 2x. Cool. The x has been multiplied out all the way. And then the last one is the lasts, the ones that are last in the binomials. So 2 times 5 plus 10. So that's how I multiplied it in the previous example. Just wanted to show you that. And then we've got 2 plus 5 is 7x. So we got x squared plus 7x plus 10. So it's just a different way of multiplying those things together. Plus 7x plus 10. Now, an even easier way of thinking about it is just look at those 2 numbers. we know the first one's going to be x squared. And then I'm going to take positive 2 and positive 3. I'm going to add them together. So 2 and 3, those add to 5. So the middle term's 5x. Find the middle term by adding. And then the last term, the constant, we always get by multiplying. So 2 times 3 is 6. Boom, done. So I don't even need to draw out the box or use the FOIL method. When the two first terms are just x's, then I can just add the numbers for the middle term and then multiply those two numbers for the last term. Just like that. Good luck.